Hello everyone, this is Sangeeta. Welcome back to my channel Green Fingers. Today in our video we are going to speak about a plant arrangement. We are not going to speak about plant care or propagation, but rather we are going to speak about a plant arrangement. This is about succulents and cactus. How do you arrange succulents and cactus in a beautiful way, and you can decorate your room or your garden with that. Let's go to the video. For this plant arrangements, you require any old small containers. Any containers that you have in your kitchen will be good enough. I have used a black pot, a small black pot. This is a square shaped pot. This was a container that had some jam or some marmalade. So I've used that empty container, but when you use a container, make sure that you put holes in the container, see. But this size will be ideal, like 1.5 inch to 2 inch diameter will be the ideal size for our requirement for this arrangement. We have just covered this container with this jute thread just to beautify it. Okay, let's see how do we do this. Take your container and take along jute thread and start sticking it with a glue gun. Take a glue gun and apply some glue on the base first. And start sticking it like this. Our container is now ready. Now we have to put a handle. For the handle, we are using a wire. Take the required length of wire. Like this we can attach, but before that we will cover this with the jute thread. Now the handle is ready. Now let's attach this handle to the container. Our container is ready. I have already made 2-3 containers like this and kept ready. Now we'll put a small loop to make it look more natural, like what I have done here. I put a loop like this so that this looks very natural, this handle looks very natural. Our container is now ready. So all our containers in different shapes and different sizes are all ready. Now these are all become planters. Now let's plant our succulents and cactus. So for that I have the potting medium. This is succulent and cactus medium. This I have bought it from outside. This contains sand, very less amount of coco peat, vermiculite and perlite. That is the combination of this soil. This is a very airy soil. Okay. Now let's plant. I have used a small net for the base, you can just cut a small piece of the net so that your medium doesn't go through the drain. Just fold it into two and just fix it inside the containers like this, so that the medium doesn't drain through these holes. So now let's add the potting mixture. Use an old brush to just brush off the excess soil from the container. So this is done. I have put a succulent here already. Initially you can use small containers, and then later, this for instance, this plant will live in this container for more than a year comfortably. So that is done. Again, as I said, we'll brush off the excess soil or anything that is stuck. Pots are ready. Now what we can do is we can either keep it as it is, you know, to make this look even beautiful. I'm putting some perlite so that the plant will stand out. This look very pretty. You can do this, or you can hang it on a small piece of wood or something. Let's try hanging it. But before that, we will make one hanging loop for a Tillandsia plant that also we can add with this. So for that we require 2 rings. Again, we'll take this and we'll make the ring from this. And we can attach this jute thread to it. Make one small ring like this, and again repeat the same process. So our 2 rings are ready. Now let's put one inside the other and hang it like this. This is the Tillandsia plant that I have. So I will just keep this plant here. This plant will hang like this. And now let's start hanging all this together and let's see how it looks. Now, the only care that the cactus and succulents require is regular watering. By regular watering, what I meant is not daily. You can water it once in 10 days. And when you water it, we have put drain holes here. So if you are keeping it indoors, make sure that you're keeping it next to a window where bright light comes in. Cactus and succulents require a lot of light. So you make sure you're keeping it very close to a window. Or if you're keeping it inside where the light is less, make sure to shift it once in a while to your outdoors so that it gets the required sunlight. And when it comes to watering this, we have put holes under the containers, so water will drip out. So when you water it, you don't mist it like how we do for the other plants. You turn the nostril and you water it like this, only to the base of the plant, so that the soil gets wet but the plant doesn't. But when you're watering it indoors, you make sure that the water is dripping, whatever is dripping down, you're collecting it in a tray or something, otherwise the whole floor will get dirty. So this is how you water this cactus, and you can keep it outdoors. You can hang it in your balcony or anywhere in your veranda. It'll look very pretty. And this you don't need to repot it for the next 1 or 2 years. This pot is enough for this plant to sustain for 2 years. So I hope you like this arrangements. If I can have green fingers, you can have them too. Plant something today and prove me right. Bye bye. See you in the next video.